It was a shore excursion day or port day. We're at Half Moon Cay. I'll get some videos of that. We're gonna go up on deck in a little bit, but right now we're just playing. It's just me and Teddy. They took William. It's a water shuttle, and I think that I would definitely have a panic attack on a water shuttle. So we're just playing. Can you say cheese? Can you talk to Mimi? No? Okay. We'll get the water.
We go get in the water? Water. Oh, was that cold?
Oh, that's getting good pressure to it, isn't it?
People pay big money for this in Vegas. Mommy's trying to avoid it. We're getting Grandma. Got Grandma! But look, there's Wyatt and William and Grandma, and there's the boat.
Day 3. So first day is when we were at the port where we were at, whatever. Second day was day at sea. It was great. I didn't get to spend as much time looking at the ocean as I would like to, but we had a really good time. The food is really good. I really enjoy it. It's always hot. It's always, you know, we've done the buffets and we've done the sit down as well. So today is Half Moon Cay. It is an excursion. I don't say it's like excursions are like special packages that you can buy. That's the horseback riding, snorkeling, all those sorts of things. It's just port. But because the island is so small, it doesn't have a proper port for the cruise ship to dock. So they have to take water taxis, and I just, I'm not comfortable taking the water taxi. So Wyatt went. Wyatt's mom was like, do you want William to go? And I was like, well, Wyatt wasn't really, you know, Wyatt didn't know. She's like, well, I'll take him. And I'm like, okay. So I got him ready really quick, and so they're all going. It's just me and Teddy today. For at least a little while, the last water taxi from the island to the cruise ship is at 3:45, so that's the very latest that they would be back. But Wyatt's mom said that they weren't going to stay super duper long, so Wyatt, whichever child that is, Theodore. So me and Teddy walked around. We went up on deck and looked at the ocean. We looked at the island and everything like that. I would love to sit around, but Teddy is just not the kind of kid that can just kind of like sit like that. Anyway, you know, I wasn't really expecting the most like leisurely casual vacation because I'm vacationing with 2 toddlers. I'm vacationing with a 2-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. And I went to the Camp Ocean, which is their care, like their daycare kind of situation. And for 0 to 1, there is a small area in the morning that you can drop them off on port days. Or you can do stay and play, where you just like stay with them and play in the area and whatnot with all the toys and everything like that. For the 2-year-olds, it starts at like 10 and goes to 4. And then from 4 until and then they close, and then they go from 6 until 10. And then there's a one that goes at night. It's called Night Owls, and it's like 10 to like midnight. I'm thinking about potentially dropping William off. I just want to see how he does in like a daycare setting, more so than anything, because he's never been. So overall, I was really anticipating not being able to leave the room at all this trip. I think it helps because it's a cruise ship that's like it's a floating hotel. So like the restaurant is literally 2 floors up, or 1 floor, the sit down restaurant's 1 floor up and the other restaurant's like a couple more floors up. So it's all like right there. So if I need to leave, I'm like that, right? So I feel like that's really helping. I will see about port days. That will probably be a rough day, but I feel like I've been managing it by taking my anxiety medicine preemptively instead of taking it when I start to feel it, because then it just builds up. The Dramamine is probably helping too, because that's really mellowing me out. So we'll see. I almost got acupuncture. I'm probably not going to get acupuncture because it was like I went and I did it was a free acupuncture consultation, and I'm like, hey, I am so anxious, could you poke that right out of me? And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna do 3 sessions, and usually they're $199 a session, but I'll give you 3 sessions for $399, so it's 2 sessions plus 1 free. And I'm like, okay, no.
Thanks, Valerie.
You find the letter A. A! End of day 3. I'm in my jammies. Welcome to the end of day 3. I'm in my pajamas and I'm very tired. Here's the big news, right? Here's the big news, you guys. I ate at a sit-down establishment and ate an entire meal with a group of 10. And I did it and I ate it and it was amazing. I don't know if I would call it amazing. I got the grilled chicken. It was a very thin piece of chicken, but it was very moist, very delicious. The appetizer was labeled as a street salad with like toppings and a peppercorn dressing, and I essentially got like a Caesar salad with like a couple strips of like weird bacon on top. It was kind of disappointing, that one was. The dessert was actually really good. It was like a cappuccino della creme or something like that, and it was like a coffee flavored custard, I guess you could call it. It was really good. We are booking it right now. So from where we left at the initial port to our first thing, we were pulling about 8 to 9 knots speed wise. We have left our first stop, Half Moon Cay, and we're headed to Grand Turk. And right now we are pulling 20 knots. And it's like, it feels like it's doing this. So just me sitting here. Hopefully I can leave the boat tomorrow. Not in that like they won't let me. I just hope that I can manage it. I hope that I can manage it. So we'll see. I was able to manage something I didn't think was possible, which was eating dinner together at a restaurant and sitting through the entire thing. But I did it. I almost left once, but then I was like, no, I'm an adult. I'm fine. Grand Turk is tomorrow. We've got quite a ways to go. I am very interested to see how the hell we're gonna get from our last destination, which is Amber Cove, back to Port Canaveral, because we're basically like going like this and then we're gonna go back up in one day. All right, day 3 done.